And welcome back for day 4 of the Season 1 CPSL 2019. We have our final 3 games for the season today. We see the TUJISHOU COMMRNDO taking on the Krton Hippos. This is our first game. Our second game, we see the Blue Helmets taking on the Wolves. And our third game and final for the season, we see the Bulls taking on the Tigers. Joining me in the commentary for this first half, I have the captain of the leader Tigers, Sammy Hippo. Sammy, how are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Very excited for our final 3 games here.
Yeah, it's going to be a close one.
So these teams playing each other yesterday was a very close game, but the Hippos did get out at the end and get the win. So COMMRNDO is very disappointed with that result. They'll be looking to get one on the scoreboard against them today. So both players just coming into the centre for their introductions. So introducing the commandos here, number 1 from Hungary, the captain, Miklos Kis. Number 2 from Malaysia, Muhammad Amruddin bin Shuib. Number 3 from China, Chu Shen. Number 4 from Spain, Alejandro Val. Number 7 from Russia, Igor Zandarov. Number 8 from Germany, Mario Kupers. And number 9 from Great Britain, Ed Lart. For the Hippos now, number 1 from Hungary, Miklos Timar. Number 2 from Poland, Lucas Pilar, the captain for the Hippos. Number 3 from New Zealand, Cole Hawkins. Number 5 from Russia, Ivan Debeli. Number 7 from Chinese Taipei, Mark Huang. Number 9 from Malaysia, Muhammad Adil bin Abu. And number 10 from Argentina, Nicolas Fase. So both teams just getting a bit of a warm-up now. Our 2 referees for the game, Alan Winter from Wales. And Chen Shenghua from Chinese Taipei. So, as both these teams warming up, Sammy, I want to ask you a few questions about the Tigers. How do you feel that you've gone this first season?
It's been a bit up and down. We've had 1 loss and 1 draw. We've had 1 loss and 1 draw to the Bulls. Sorry, the Wolves and the Hippos. Both games that we should have. If we're a bit more clinical, we could have won. We're actually reasonably happy with the draw against the Hippos yesterday, as we came down 3 goals at the start, and we fought our way back to a draw. But yeah, it's like I said, it's been a bit of a roller coaster.
Yeah, you've had some strong performances in there. You'll look to get another good performance in for your final game.
Yeah.
Today as well.
Yeah. So we've got the Bulls as our final game. We beat them yesterday, and it seemed to be a bit of a close game. But I think if we're on to it, we should come out with a win.
Yeah, I believe that might be the case. Bulls looking very frustrated all season, so they'll hopefully be getting their first win, but I think you have a good chance at prevailing there, Sammy. I do also want to commend you as well, because you've been working tirelessly behind the scenes throughout this season. For those of you that don't know, Sammy has been doing a lot of the design for CPSL, so he's the one that's come up with all of the amazing logos and designs for all of the teams, so I want to congratulate you on all of your hard work there, Sammy.
Cool, thanks, Jade.
So interesting lineup with both of these teams, some really strong players on both sides, some great performances from keepers, especially Abu for the green Hippos. But particularly we've got some great goal shooters on both sides. Ivan de Bellier, one of the strongest players in the tournament, playing for the Hippos, number 5. For the Commandos, we see number 8, Mario Coopers, some really strong, powerful shots and some amazing goals throughout the season. Alejandro Valls, number 4, is leading for the most assists. He recorded 6 in one game yesterday. Absolutely incredible performance from him. So he should be in for a really interesting game today. Nice turnout from the citizens of Shaoxing. Got a bit of a crowd in the stands, so nice to hear them chanting along and supporting both the teams. They were very vocal in all the games yesterday with some excellent spectator polo. Some very close games that were only decided in the last minutes of the game. So hopefully we'll be looking for just as entertaining polo today.
I think the Commandos are going to really look to get a win here. I think if they get a win here, they'll secure the 4th spot, and maybe all going well, that will secure a semi-final spot in the November season.
Yes, they will be looking to regain that 4th spot. Blue Helmets having a very good day yesterday with 2 wins, jumping ahead of them only by 2 points. So the Commandos will be looking to regain that 4th place and try and work their way up the ladder so they do get into those finals for Season 2. Both teams lining up now for the charge start. We see number 2 for the Commandos, Matcha, lining up. You know he's very fast on those sprints.
And he's charging against Mark Huang from Australia. Both teams ready to go.
So Commandos have won the ball.
And that was one of the new rules of ICF. Number 5, Ivan, went for the ball when there was no clear possession, which meant the Commandos get the penalty.
So yes, on that charge start, only one person from both teams are allowed to go for the ball until clear and obvious possession is gained. So Commandos starting an attack now. Working that ball around the outside to Coopers. Oh, and we have our first goal already after only 30 seconds. Excellent shot there from
Ed Lart.
From Ed Lart from Great Britain, number 9.
What a shot. And I think that's his 2nd goal of the tournament. He'll be happy with that.
Yes, he got his first goal yesterday, so he'll be happy to get another one on the score sheet today. So Commandos taking an early lead. They'll be very happy with that.
Cole Hawkins with a good shot.
And an excellent goal there from the Kiwi.
And that draws it up with 1-1.
Only a minute down and we've already got 2 goals, so hoping that this will continue throughout the game. We'll see a lot of shots and a lot of goals. Matcha just leaving the ball behind, but he does get back to it. Alejandro Valls just sending it across the left-hand side to Coopers.
coming in.
And unlucky there from the Commandos to just trying to feed that ball inside, but the Hippos managed to intercept it. And they do have it now, currently with Hawkins. He does send Huang racing down there. He's got one-on-one with the keeper, but it is blocked out. Great work there from Matcha to get back into goal.
There's some good pressure from Alejandro from behind. Really made Mark shoot a rush shot, so it's great defense.
Excellent goal there from the number 9 for the Hippos, Abu. So we just see Hawkins and DeBelly just driving down that left-hand side, giving Abu the space on that right, and he does get the shot off. So excellent work there from the Hippos keeper. Coopers to Vals. Vals sends it back out again. Over to that right-hand side with Matcha. Back to Coopers. Now Vals sprinting down the left-hand side. Coopers down the centre. Hippo's doing well, closing down those drives very early. Oh, excellent work there from Vals. Shot just deflected over.
But it's a corner.
So down that left-hand side with Coopers again. And the Hippos have intercepted that pass again, so it looks like another fast break potentially on here. Miklos sends it across to Debellier. He has an open goal and does put it in the back of the net. So great goal there for the number 5, Ivan Debellier from Russia. Hippos getting an early lead now, 3-1.
That turnover came from Ivan on the top. Even when playing the Hippos yesterday, we had a lot of trouble with bringing the ball too close to Ivan, the top player, and he just deflect it and get all the steals. So, yeah, he's playing really well on the top.
Ball with Coopers. Through to Kiss. Captain just trying to feed the ball through. Referees have deemed that there was a foul there. Miklos passing it off to Coopers. And excellent goal there to the number 8, Mario Coopers. So Commando's getting one back on the board. They're only 1 goal down now. That is Mario's 10th goal of the season. He's had a great season. And a quick response there from the Hippos. So yes, another goal. This time from the captain, Lucas Pillars, number 2 for the Hippos. So very fast end-to-end polo here. Cooper sending the ball to Matcha. An excellent goal there from number 2 for the Commandos, Matcha from Malaysia.
It's a great screaming drive down the right-hand side.
Great pass there from Coopers. Matcha will be playing in the Asian Championships in only just over a week's time or so. So have to watch out for the Malaysians there. They do have a very fast team. So Hippo is just a bit loose with the pass there, but it is deflected out and it is a corner. Run sends it over to that right-hand side to Abu. Tries feeding it inside to Miklos. He sends it back out to Debelier. Over to Huang, back to Abu. Inside, shot is blocked. Hippos will have another corner. Back over to that right hand side again, looking for the shot option. Mark Huang there for the Hippos, managing to retain possession. Now there's a double drive down the centre. Oh, excellent goal there from Ivan Debelier. Didn't look like anything was on, but just puts that shot around the body of Igor Zandarov and into the back of the net. Powerful shot there from Coopers, but just going slightly over.
I think if the Commandos want to be in this game, they just have to play slightly better defense and hit these drivers early. They've got a lot of good hard shooters.
Oh, an unlucky shot there from Pillars, just deflecting off that bottom right hand corner. He had both paddles beat, but needed to get it on target. One just bringing the ball into the centre. It's with Hawkins, he's trying to get his shot off, but he's putting it through about 4 paddles there. Probably not the wisest option. Huang with the corner. Wu sends it to Debelier. He will look for that shot. It is off the top bar. It's bounced in the water and collected by Zandarov. Tushen under some pressure there, does get it back to Zandarov, and now the Commandos do have the player advantage up the field. Ball with Coopers, he does get shut down quickly by Debelier. Feeds it to the inside, fast ball, ricochets, ends up with Valves and in the back of the net. So great play there from the Commandos.
It was a great baseline shot from Valves. Had no angle and still managed to put it in the back of the net.
So great work there for Commandos. They're only 1 goal down. The score is 5-4. Scoreboard should be updated shortly. It's under 3 minutes left in this half. Seen 9 goals already. Very high scoring game. And we do see the Commandos just changing things up slightly. There looks like they're almost moving to a 2-2. Risky pass there. Ball with Hawkins out to Debelier. Takes the shot. Deflected down, bounces off the back of Valdes' boat, and the Hippos do have the ball on the sideline. Fasse just feeding the ball into Debelier. Debelier gets it to Timar. Shot is blocked out for a corner. 2 minutes left in this half. Fasse just feeding the ball into Timar gives it to Hawkins. Hawkins shoots, puts it in the back of the net, but there was a foul. So Commandos immediately racing down the other end. The long shot there from Coopers, and it's in. Excellent counter-attack there from the Commandos. And number 8, Mario Coopers, with the halfway shot. Very fast counter-attack there, and they have made the Hippos pay. It is now 5 goals each.
Oh.
90 seconds left in this half. Hawkins just racing down that left-hand side. Sends the ball to the other side to Abu. Risky dribble there from Abu, nearly passed on by Coopers. Does give away the foul though, so Pillars is going to try and get a shot off.
And it's a corner.
And it's out for a corner. Sending it into Timar. Over to that left-hand side to Hawkins, but the shot is blocked again. Great work here from the Commandos' defence. Timar sends it over to that left-hand side again to Hawkins. Hawkins back to DeBellier. DeBellier to Abu. Ivan over to Hawkins, so Hippo's just moving the ball around the outside. Commandos having a nice tight defence here. 30 seconds left in this half, so Hippo's just working the ball with a little bit more urgency now. Oh, and the shot from Hawkins. Excellent goal there from the Kiwi, number 3 for the Hippos. So 20 seconds left. Commandos just looking to try and equal things out before the half.
7 seconds.
Oh, the shot is blocked. And that is it for the half. So Hippos with a 1-goal advantage leading into half-time. Great performances from both teams. Commandos really stepping up, bringing the game to the Hippos here. Alright, minute left of this halftime break before we get the second half underway. Captain of the Bulls, Anthony Barronson-Vinoy joining me for the second half.
G'day, Jade. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Some frustrating performances from your team.
For sure.
How do you think you've developed over the season, though? Have you seen some improvements within the team?
To be honest, no.
No?
No. From how we started with our first trainings, we did really, really well. We've been trying to talk about things and discuss things, but it just doesn't seem to be coming out on the pool. So I'm at a loss. I don't know what else to do. So we say do this, and do that, and neither of those things happen.
So some honest words there from the captain. Hopefully, coming into season 2 with a bit of time to reflect, we'll see some changes from the Bulls. But back to the Hippos and the Commandos for this game. Huang and Matcha chasing for that charge start, and again Matcha with the win. So excellent starts there from the number 2.
Little speed demon Matcha.
Commandos only 1 goal down, very much in this game.
Commandos have developed quite nicely as a team.
Yeah, they've seen some drastic improvements since their first game, where they were at the receiving end of a very dominating performance from their opposition. A very large loss. But some strong games since then. Good development as a team. Haven't been afraid to change things up as well, switching between that 2-2 and the 1-3-1 in defence when they need to show a bit more aggression out on their opposition. Miklos Kiss with the ball now, sends it back out. Matcha driving down that right hand side, takes the shot, it is blocked though, so great work there from the keeper, and the Commandos will have a corner.
Just didn't quite get his speed up on Matcha. He's a bit too shallow, so I think he needs to be a few more boat lengths behind.
Val's just driving down that centre. Great work there from Debellier to intercept that pass from Coupers, but Commando still with the ball. And you see Matcha on that right hand side again. Ball to the other side, but a wayward pass. Coupers can't control it, so Hippos do have the turnover.
What a waste. Those sorts of passes are really frustrating.
Val's doing what he can to slow Debellier down to just allow his team time to get back into defence. Hawkins with the shot. Just on that bottom side, but took a deflection out for a corner.
Nice box from number 2, captain.
Oh, very unlucky there from the shot. Bouncing off
3 bars.
3 bars there.
Well worked. Box just comes in.
Seeing that replay now. Oh, it's only off the top bar. It did take 2 deflections off the keeper's paddle, so excellent work there from the goalkeeper. Ball with Coupers again. Now with Val's. It's been so influential for the Commandos in setting up that play. The key passes into the area to get those goals to Coupers and the other members of his team. Give the ball to the left to Coupers. Kiss just covering round. A cheeky little pass behind the body into Coupers. Coupers trying to feed the ball in, but the Hippos did see that coming and have sent Lucas Pillars on a fast break. He does have an open goal in front of him. We'll see if he can
Plenty
get
of time.
caught, but he does have a lot of time and puts the ball in the back of the net. So excellent play there from the Hippos to get that fast break. Great work from Hawkins with the
Vision
key
to see it,
long
yeah.
pass.
Those sorts of goals are kicks in the guts, really.
Yeah, so Commandos will be a little frustrated with that. They had some nice play and attack, but were made to pay from just not having that covering play. And again, Macho with a little sloppy inside pass there that the Hippos pounce on. And again, looks like we have another fast break on our hands. Pillars with the pass.
And Macha chases it down.
So great work there from the number 2 for Commandos. Losing the ball down the other end and sprinting back to win it again.
Smart play there by Commandos. There's possible obstruction, but Macha let him pick the ball up and play it so that it wasn't obstruction. Oh, another turnover there.
Great work there.
Sloppy play. Goes from one team to the next.
Alright, Commandos with the ball again. Val's just racing down the centre, waiting for it to be clear. So both teams with quite a few mistakes here. I think.
Turnover again.
And
Nice
another
block by
turnover.
Cole. And here we go.
Debellier's racing down. The ball is quite to his side, so he will have to turn around and slow down. Sends it over the other side.
Oh, lovely shot.
Excellent goal there for number 1, Miklos Timar for the Hippos. The Hungarian just getting some space, putting that
Low
ball
angle
in.
release.
So, just coming up to the halfway mark of this second half. Hippos have got a 3-goal lead now. They'll be quite comfortable with that, but we have seen a very high-scoring game so far, so there is a chance for the Commandos to get back into it. Great save there from the Hippos.
And over his deck. That's the call. Foul.
So number 1 for the Commandos, Miklos Kiss, giving it everything but giving away the foul. And the Hippos have called their timeout for the half. Remembering both teams get 1 time for each half. Hippos just taking this time to settle. Both teams have seen a number of wayward passes and quite a few mistakes in the last couple of minutes, so I think both teams will be discussing that in this timeout, making sure that the passes are going to hands nice and accurately.
Still after all this time, teams are struggling to call it or not wanting to call it. We've been encouraged to call it. I know that Sammy Harpiter and his team prefer not to call them. He just likes to carry on, but can be a useful tool.
It is a new thing that was introduced into the ICF rules at the start of this year, and CPSL has been utilising it with their broadcast. It is good to see that the rules are giving some framework for broadcasting for live events.
It's an ICF rule as well.
It is as of the start of this year.
Okay.
But for those polo players that have been playing for many years, it is a new rule, and we have seen in the past it does take quite a while for new rules to really be accepted by all the players and fully utilised. So a few teams making the most of their timeouts here, and a few just happy to play polo as they've known it over the years.
Wasn't aware it was an ICF rule as well. I thought it was just a CPS rule.
No, we had a few rule changes at the start of this year, and they did bring in some framework for championships that are advertised, including the use of a timeout. However, I'm pretty sure the ICF rule is only 1 per team for the game, not each half.
Okay.
So a few modifications here from the CPSL just to make things more exciting for the viewers.
Yeah.
Mark Huang feeding that ball into Debellier, but the shot is blocked. Ball's going well under the goal anyway, so
Here we go. some pressure on. We need that ball back to Commandos. We've got 5 out.
So yes, Commando's going for that full press.
Really. There's a foul there.
So unfortunate there.
Possible illegal tackle or something like that. Illegal jostle.
The Commando's working hard. They're still pressing, but they do have a player in goals.
Going 5
So
out.
now they've gone 5 out again. So really wanting to win this ball back. There is a bit of a fast break on the other side though.
Oh, lovely pass.
And it does drop to Mark Huang. Lovely chest pass into an open goal. So that is the threat that you have when you do play 5 out. That you do leave your goal open. Excellent work there from Mark Huang, number 7 for the Hippos, to just lose his player and get that space.
The pass was good too. It was a back flick pass.
Yeah, excellent pass there. Commandos down the other end now, trying to create some space. Got Edlart driving in, but his shot is blocked out.
Predictable shot, Ed. Has to keep moving some pedals, but in the heat of the moment, I suppose, a couple goals down, it's hard to.
Yeah, so there is a 4-goal difference now with only 3 minutes left in this game. Matcha and Val's just feeding the ball to each other a bit, trying to find some space.
Hippo's not in a hurry. They'll defend away, wait for some mistakes. The defense has been quite good.
And there has been an illegal boat tackle on the goalkeeper, so we have a turnover there with Hippos getting the ball. Cole Hawkins just taking a quick dribble before he's pressured. Cheeky little pass off to Abu.
There's pressure out, the goalie in, so there's numbers are still against them. It's 3 on 2, 1 goalie. Here we go, now we're going to go 5 out.
So again, they're looking for that press, apply that pressure. Sends the ball to that anchor roll to Abu. Mark Huang again looking for that race. Cole Hawkins does have some space there. He does have his eye on goal, but sends it back the other way. Lucas Pillar's nearly losing that ball there, but holds on to it. He has got some space now. He is shut down by Vals.
Great switch from players there.
Trying to feed that pass in, but
Foul.
there was an earlier foul. They were trying to play advantage, but there was none, so the Hippos will get the ball back. Ball with Pillars at the moment. Sends it all the way to the other side.
Oh, McCluskey to go there.
Finding Hawkins. Oh, just tries for the cheeky little lob, but doesn't quite pull it off. Captain for the Commandos, Miklos, to getting caught in no man's land there, just halfway between the player and the goal. It's not where you want to be when you're in a full press, but now he's down the other end with the ball. Sloppy pass there is caught by Dubelier, but
Foul.
Hippo's with the ball now.
Illegal holding.
So Murray Cooper's just trying to flick the ball out of Dubelier's hand, but referee believes he wasn't clean with it. Great work there from Pillars to win that ball.
Semi-lucky. Come on.
Ball's with Huang.
1 minute left.
Again, Commandos putting a lot of pressure on, trying to get this ball.
Fighting to the end they are.
Lovely pass there. A little bit of a fake from Pillars. Looking to hold on to the ball now. Sends it over to Abu. Again, giving him a little bit too much space.
Foul. Pedal foul came down.
So referees just instructing where the foul is to be taken from.
I'm trying to get in front of goal, but it wasn't really in front of goal. It was right on the baseline.
He's trying to get in the shooting opportunity, but
Yeah,
that's not where the foul was.
As we all do, we try and milk it.
Yeah. Cole is trying to work his way around Coopers. Sends the ball back into his own half, that DeBellier gets onto it, sends it down the other end. Is Pillars by himself, being pressured by Valls.
And Cole might get there.
Oh, and Cole's in front, picks the ball up nicely and puts it in. So
Nice
great
boat
goal
control by
there.
Cole there. He's pedaling forward, getting ready to push it from Mario there. Yeah.
1 second left, so Commando's just looking for that long shot. And that is the game. So Hippos with a strong performance there in that second half to blow the lead out, and they do win 10 goals to 5. So Commandos not having the best season. They will look to develop on that and improve in Season 2. They will have the introduction of a few new players as the players do switch for the season. So we'll see what they bring into Season 2. But the Hippos, very strong performances in this first season.
Indeed.
A lot of their key players, Ivan DeBellier, Lucas Pillars, Cole Hawkins coming back for Season 2 as well. So they will definitely be looking to keep this momentum into the second season.
Indeed. Thanks for having me, Jade.
That's all right. Thank you very much, Cuppy.
Need to warm up.
Best of luck with your game.
Indeed.